Hey boys and girls, welcome back to Persona 3 FES. In the last episode, we finished our main story. With the end of Makoto/Spooks' journey, begins a new one, The Answer, which is going to be taking place after the events that happened so far. But this time around, we're actually going to be playing as Aegis, due to the fact that Makoto/Spooks is no longer in the story from now on. I still don't understand fully why, but the answer is going to give us that answer. So, with that being said, let's do this. So, into a new game, and into our next journey. And I actually found out that this game mode is actually set on hard on purpose. So, that's going to be fun. This option allows you to find out what happens after the events of the main story Persona 3. We recommend that players finish the journey before playing this chapter. The combat difficulty is also higher in this chapter compared to the normal storyline. Enjoy the increased challenge.
This ordeal, it may be that we brought it upon ourselves. The fact that a future exists and being able to access it are very different things. We did not understand such an obvious and natural principle yet. Indeed, we understood very little. We knew nothing about using the key to open the path to the future.
Okay, and with that, I believe that is going to be the future of what's about to happen. So apparently Aegis at some point teams up with an unknown assailant and fights off with C's. Don't know why, but that definitely did just happen. Due to the fact that you can tell the difference between a future Aegis and a normal Aegis, due to the fact that Aegis had a whole different, little, arsenal on her head and everything like that, so definitely different. But sometime before the incidents, March 31st, 2010, at 1:30 p.m. Okay, with that, we start our answer, and see how this journey actually progresses. So, honestly, I'll be honest, I have seen the intro for this before, and that was actually before I actually even started the journey, because I was curious on what it was, and I didn't do any research on what it was to begin with, so I was kind of curious what it was, so I clicked into it, got into the first boss fight, and then literally got my my butt handed to me, because I didn't notice that the game was on the highest difficulty possible. So, yeah, I've definitely seen what happens up to the first boss, and due to the fact that we do have Aegis as the main character now, Aegis' voice will now be my voice. But that won't really matter due to the fact that we still could do Aegis' voice for an upcoming character. So, with that being said, we'll do this here and now. Let's do this.
Hello? You can't me. Are you coming today? Didn't you see the message I left on the board? I have cram school today.
Cram school?
I know, but... I left you all the stuff at the dorm, so I don't have to be there in the person, right?
Seems like Yukari's not coming back. Or at least tonight, it seems.
I suppose not, but, are you okay with that? Yeah, I'm gonna pass. Oh, sorry, break's almost over. I gotta go. Tell everyone I said hi, okay?
Okay. Strange. Okay, so Yukari's not coming back to the dorm for some reason. And it looks like we're maybe in the command room. And we were. Okay. I kind of forgot, to be honest. It has been a while, but I do know the first boss and know about the difficulty of this game mode, so yeah. Let's see what's actually going on here, because I don't remember even reading the story here. I think I skipped through that just because I didn't want to look into anything on accidents.
Yukari-chan's not coming after all. Sonata-san said he's busy at the gym, so I doubt he'll be there in time either.
So Akihiko and Yukari aren't coming back in time for whatever's about to happen.
Man, what's up with those two? The dorm's closing down today. With all your memories, of this place, you think they'd want to see it off, right?
That's kind of interesting. That is weird, though. And poor Koromaru, just whimpering along. Can't say anything to us, but definitely has something on his mind.
It can't be helped. They just see things differently. Everyone started it down their own chosen path. It's a good thing.
True. But what now, though?
You're right.
So does that mean we're not going to see Yukari or Akihiko during the entirety of the story? Or, honestly, I don't know how this works.
I can hardly blame them. It seems to get busier and busier, and if I didn't have to reclaim these, I might not have made it early either.
Okay.
So we're finally gonna give up our evokers. I hate to let it go, but it's not like I got a use for it anymore. Let's see. 2, 3, 4, wait, how many are there supposed to be?
Well, enough for every member, and then the main character's evoker. Let's see here. We got 6 there. I don't know how many armbands, and then we have Koromaru's. There's 8 in total. So that means one of ours is missing.
Aegis.
And there it is. There's all 8. Because Aegis summons her persona without the use of an evoker, so she wouldn't have one on top of that. I believe this is all of them. I forgot we were doing hers in our voice.
Huh? You had one too, Aegis-san. I've forgotten. You have his for safekeeping.
Yep, she has ours. And it's kind of sad to know that the character that we played throughout the entirety of the journey is no longer with us. That definitely does suck, because I learned about that after we played through the journey, and right before I did the ending for the first, true ending for the game. So, yeah, definitely does suck to know that, but I guess we'll manage, I guess. We'll try and figure out what happened to him, I guess. I don't honestly know. Because all I know is we used all of our strength up when we fought off with Nyx the final time. When we were inside the actual giant ball of death. We used all of our HP in that last attack called the Great Seal. So that would make sense to why we died. Because we used all of our life force when we were fighting off with Nyx. But other than that, I don't really understand why our character died. That's the only thing I can really think of. So, definitely is strange. So, looks like no one's too happy about it, which makes sense. I wouldn't be happy that my friend that I made throughout the year, and definitely helped improve my life quite a bit, is gone either. So, I understand what they're going through, honestly.
Hey, come on. Don't get all gloomy again. I don't think that's the way he would have wanted to see things in the end.
True, obviously. And since technically you were him at the end of the day, that's an obvious no. I don't want to see them all sad and gloomy.
I'm sorry. You're right. We all said our goodbyes to him. But I still wondered, why did it happen? The doctors didn't find anything wrong with him afterwards. It just seemed like he fell asleep, didn't it?
Yeah, it definitely did seem like that. But it's interesting, though, because Aegis seemed to foreshadow his death, too, which was really weird. So it looked like Aegis knew what was happening as well, so I'm guessing she can also see vital signs without actually checking them, which is interesting. I don't know if it's ever going to go back into that detail or not, but it was a little strange, though.
He must have used all his power to protect us at the last battle.
That's exactly what I thought. But maybe I'm wrong. I honestly don't know. It's useless to try and guess at the reasons why. True, I guess. I'm certain he didn't blame anybody for what happens. I guess.
Yeah, I-chan's got it right. Hey, but I'm glad to see you're still hanging in there, Aegis. Back then, it was like he was all that you could think about.
True, actually. That is interesting. So, yeah, how is she doing now? I'm somewhat surprised as well. It's possible that I will not feel the full impact until I'm alone tomorrow at the lab. What does that mean?
At the lab, are you planning to commute to school from there next semester?
Maybe. Oh no, So she's going back to Yakushima. Interesting.
Aegis is returning to herself to the lab tomorrow. She won't be enrolled as a senior.
Really? Why not?
Seriously? Why? Can't she just stay, in school like before?
Yeah, why not? She can easily do it. The decision was mine. I'm sorry. I didn't mention it sooner. I enjoyed being with you all, but I need to find my own way in life. Oh, but you can come visit me anytime. Wait, wouldn't that kind of hinder your way of life because of the fact that you won't be learning anything from inside a lab like that? Because she's just going to be, like, charging herself on her little charge bed. So, how does that help her any? Wouldn't it be better for her to go to the school because then it would help her figure out what she wants to do next? Okay, I guess she didn't really think it too well, honestly.
Aegis.
Think of it as a new beginning for her.
Anyways, we seem to have gotten on the wrong track, but today's not meant to be a sad occasion. I've ordered excellent sushi for us all, the same as before actually. We may not have been able to get everyone together, but we should all have dinner here tonight.
Oh, that sounds like fun.
That would be great. You got that sushi again? Sweet. No objections here then. You're gonna join us, right, Aegis?
Yeah, I would hope so. Seems like a yes. Of course, I couldn't miss spending time with you all. Good on you, Aegis. At least everyone seems to be in good spirits again. Although it seems like our character being mentioned at any point is not a good thing. The number of apathy syndrome cases is down from the last month, which seems to mark an end to the strange illness. However, surveys show that the number of people who report serious stress in everyday life has not decreased, according to research carried out by Ministry of Health and Welfare. Okay. Interesting.
Whoa, when it gets so late?
Honestly, no clue on that one. Kinda just skipped to this time, to be honest, for us.
It's almost midnight. It's hard to believe we've spent the evening doing nothing. Sitting here like this reminds me of those days. Perhaps that's why. I think I can understand. I have so many memories of the lounge and I found myself spending time here for no reason.
It is a pretty cool place to hang out, though, let's be honest.
It's the same for me. When I'm here, I think about when we were still fighting. It's strange since my memories of that time are more painful than happy.
Aw, poor kid.
Well, all the stuff aside, doesn't something feel weird to you guys?
Yeah, it definitely does.
I'll be walking around and people act like as long as they're happy, right now nothing else matters. Those stupid stories that stray get spread around are still out there, you know. It makes me think, is this what we're almost died to protect?
What do you mean, Junpei?
Are you saying good, people don't know how good they have it? You're sounding like an old man.
You kinda are, Junpei.
Hey, who asked you? That's out of our hands, I'm afraid. We prevented the fall, but we can't reform society.
True. That's only for, the protagonist of Persona 5 to do, let's be completely honest, because that's what they literally do.
Yeah, I guess, but still.
And that's the weather. At the tone, the time will be midnight. Okay. Tone, you say? What was that?
What was that?
Woof. Koro not being able to talk. You'd think, now that we play as Aegis, we would see that in, like, parentheses now. But, interesting.
Midnight? It can't be. Is it the dark hour again?
Doesn't seem like it's. The time would have turned into the dark hour if that was the case.
Nah, everything's fine out there.
Oh, okay. Then what was that weird flash of light and everything? Wait, the news. Good evening. It is now March 31st. Here's a recap of the news from the 30th. Wait, what? It was just the 31st, what? The 31st was yesterday, right? Did the inker misread the dates? That's weird.
Sheesh, is that all? Even they make mistakes every once in a while. It's nothing.
If you say so. That is weird, though. So it's still the 31st, even though it went to midnight?
Weird. My cell says it's 31st, too. Well, looks like a false alarm.
Okay. False alarm, but that is weird, though.
So far I'd agree.
I guess nothing's wrong, then?
But something fell off.
Yeah, it definitely did.
It's late. We should call it a night. What a lame finish to our last day in the dorm.
Yeah, I guess it is. It seems like something was happening, though. Would it be alright if I return to my dorm? I have to prepare to move tomorrow. I keep wanting to do Aegis' voice. It keeps coming in my back of my mind to do Aegis' voice, because I'm so used to the previous series where Aegis wasn't the main character, and there's not going to be... Well, I can say it now because we're about to see it, but there's two Aegises. One called Metis, and one is Aegis. Both are two different people, of course, but she's another robot, so eventually I'll get used to doing that robot voice for Metis instead. But it's just the fact that I'm so used to doing Aegis' voice in my voice, it's like throwing me off almost.
Sure, good night, Aegis. Night.
Night. Okay. Well, let's go to our room. And this time it's going to be a completely different room, since, as we know, we're playing a different character.
I'd be best contact Yukari and Akihiko just in case.
Yeah, just in case indeed. Because we might need to see them sometime soon if something bad does happen. Because I honestly don't know how this story works. Other than, there is a new character called Metis. And we do fight off with them, and that is going to be our first boss. Because that is, how I learned how hard this difficulty was. And as I said, I played this at the very beginning of the journey on accident. And, yeah. You're gonna find out how hard this is gonna be very, very soon. I just wanted to mention it now just because that's as far as I've gotten. An hour later is in Aegis' room. Okay, back in Aegis' room since her last social link. When I close my eyes, I remember the last moment I spent with him. The days he fell asleep. We brought him back to our dorm, fear beginning to well up within us. And the next morning, our fears became reality, and he was lost to us. For some reason, or sometime after that, I fell into depression, and began seeing the same dream after dream nights. Wait, what? Okay, I read that wrong. The same dream night after night. A dream where I run up after him, calling his name, but can never catch up. When he was alive, I promised to protect him, and I made that my reason for living. That promise is gone. That promise is gone, unfulfilled. The one day my sadness suddenly left me, as if a prison door had swung open. I stopped dreaming, and I no longer required sleep. Interesting. Very, very interesting. Well, I guess our journey starts now, I guess. It's no use. I can't sleep. Poor Aegis. And, honestly, what is she gonna do now if she can't sleep anymore? Because doesn't she need that in order to charge herself, basically? Can I really continue living like this? Of course. What's going on? Oh, the butterfly. Well, there it is. The sign of the blue butterfly always means a journey's about to begin. So, that means that the Velvet Room now has noticed us. I guess that would mean, because of the fact that the blue butterfly is something that always comes around when Igor is taking place in the story. So, that means Igor and Elizabeth are at least watching over us. So, that's interesting. A butterfly. Okay then. Oh, what was that? Huh? What's going on? Oh.
Aegis, are you awake?
Yes I am. The door is open. Yes it is. So, what's going on?
Aegis, we need you.
Has something happened? It's not another enemy, is it?
It's hard to describe. The lobby floor opened up and... Anyway, we need to hurry to the lounge.
Understood. Understood indeed. Come to think of it, the day my dream stopped, that must have began when the incident actually begun. Huh? What is this? Okay then. Everyone? Doesn't look like they're doing too good.
Keep your guard up, Aegis. It doesn't seem human.
Okay. And there she is. I don't know if she's like a good character or not, but all I know is she's another Aegis, basically. So she could be the next villain of our story, or she could be another ally, but all I know is we're fighting off with her. So, yeah, definitely interesting. A shadow? No, it can't be. Same model as me. Which I don't understand how it's possible, because of the fact that all of the C's robots, when it comes to the, the actual battle-ready mechs that is Aegis, are all gone, so it makes no sense how there's another one left. So, yeah, it's very strange, but maybe we'll be able to figure that one out as well.
You're Aegis. Sorry I'm late. Is everyone okay?
Not really. They don't seem to be doing too hot.
Yes, for now. I need you to provide backup for Aegis. Alright.
Okay, so it's just gonna be one-on-one then. Who are you? Why are you doing this? Yeah, why are you doing this?
I'm Metis. I've come to protect you.
Protect me? This doesn't really seem like protecting, but okay. Protect me.
These people pose a threat to you. That is why they will be eliminated.
Okay. What are you saying? I won't let you hurt them. Of course not. We're never gonna let you touch them, bud.
Then I have no choice. For your sake, I'll have to force you back down.
Huh? But why though? Very strange. Okay. So it seems like she's got a cross for a weapon. Interesting. But what else from there?
You must stand aside.
Not gonna happen. Okay. Due to the fact that I know this is hard, we actually have to use stat boosting when it comes to single target ones. So just gonna be careful here. Fatal End. Hopefully that misses. Okay, good. Okay, so far so good. I know that this is gonna be hard, so let's see here. I don't think full analysis would work here. So I guess we just go straight for attacks, because literally even if we did like any kind of check into what's going on here when it comes to that, literally we have nothing else we can use other than normal attacks and kill rushes. So I guess we just gotta hope to get safely through this.
Don't resist. I won't hurt you.
Yeah, that's what you say. but I don't really trust that. Oh, down she goes. Okay, we'll do a free kill rush. If you're gonna fall over for free and give us a free hit, might as well go for it.
Please don't resist.
Not gonna happen. You're not taking out C's on any way, shape, or form. And she's not having a fun time actually trying to hit us, let's be honest. And one more kill rush should get rid of her. Huh, this was actually a lot easier this time round. I guess it's because now I'm more used to the combat than I was back when I originally first started playing this game, because, as I said, this was when I first played the game, when I accidentally clicked on this. And I literally didn't even get to the end of that fight. So, I did a lot better than I did before. Huh, interesting.
Much stronger than expected. I have no choice.
Huh? Is this? Is that Ordeal mode?
No way!
Amara!
My body!
Hindrances will be removed.
I won't let that happen anymore!
What's this?
Don't tell me.
Whoa! What the?
Sister.
I guess. Hey!
Okay then, that's interesting. So, Aegis is now the wild card. Huh, that's kinda cool. And now we actually have Orpheus now. So, whatever happened to our old persona then? I guess we just can't use it anymore? But apparently Menace is also Aegis' sister, but that already kinda made sense due to the fact that we already knew that she was also another android like Aegis, so literally any other Aegis would be her sister, obviously. But interesting. And poor Ken got his butt whooped for a second there. Thankfully, we were able to stop that, but interesting. Aegis has awakened to a new power. Athena has metamorphosed into Orpheus. Is that actually even a good thing, due to the fact that, you know, I think our old persona is actually stronger than Orpheus in any shape or form, but I guess we'll take it? I honestly would rather have, you know, Athena, honestly, at the end of the day, but, okay. What happened? And it looks like we're actually gonna meet Igor.
Welcome to the Velvet Room.
Hey Igor, long time no see, bud.
A very rare guest indeed. Are you a simulacrum, or in fact, human? It seems your destiny is similar to mine.
Yeah, he wants to look into humans as well. And since Aegis is not really human, she's also learning to become human as well. So that's interesting. So we're both on, like, kind of a similar paths in a way. Where am I? Who are you?
Ah, forgive my manners. I forgot to introduce myself. My name is Igor, and this is Elizabeth, my assistant. We reside in this velvet room.
Pleased to meet you. Hey, Elizabeth, long time no see.
This place exists between mind and matter, a room for those who have forged a contract. Yes, an awakening to the power of the wild card. You are now bound to a contract. From this moment forth, you are a guest in the velvet room.
Okay. Wildcard.
Surely you know of which I speak. The ability to hold multiple personas and wield their powers. Until recently, a young man with the same talent was our guest here.
And that would be Spooks. You know of him?
Indeed I do. He achieved a marvelous thing, reaching the answer of life.
The answer to life? What would that be?
The power you have gained is the means to attain the answer.
Literally. Which is literally what the story is called, so... Interesting. The answer, if I read it, would it mean my death? Probably.
All who live journey in search of the answer, and they reach it in that journey's end. If you have close ties to people you call friends, remember this. Strength of heart, when united, is barred by no door. It was the same for that young man, and that is all I can tell you.
Okay. Interesting.
Well, I shouldn't keep you here any longer. The beginning of your ordeal awaits.
Okay. And there's that weird ticking time clock again. That feeling again. I'm guessing Igor has no idea about it either.
I am certain you will require our help in the future. Please take this.
Oh, the velvet key. Yeah, of course, I'll take that. Obtain the velvet key.
It would be best if you came here of your own free will next time. Until then, farewell.
Farewell indeed. We'll see you again sometime soon, Igor. Don't know how your story really works here, but interesting. I once made a choice to live. So much has happened to me since that decision. If this power is a sign that I am drawing closer to life, does it mean that the answer at the end of the journey is death? I was surprised at the time to discover how little the possibility bothered me. Yeah, it is definitely strange. But Aegis can't die, and we know that, due to what Aegis has said, and now she looks like she did in the intro. So it looks like we're getting closer to whatever's going on with that intro that we saw at the very beginning. Very strange. I wonder what really happens there. We'll find out eventually, but it is strange because we saw that so early.
Oh.
And Aegis is back up. Yukari's back, and that means Akihiko is probably back as well. So, what now? Woof woof. Koromaru.
Aegis.
Phew,
She woke up. You real scared us collapsing like that.
Yeah, same, honestly. Looks like she's fine, though. She looks more battle-ready than she ever has been before, so that's very interesting. Yukari-san. Hey, Yukari. Long time no see.
I came because Mitsuru Senpai called for me, just in case. And I got caught up on all this. Give me a break.
Okay. I'm sorry to have worried you. So, what now? Because we really don't know what's really going on yet. What's all this? Yeah, why do we have all this, like, battle-ready armor on?
While I was fixing your body, I added some additional equipment. We found some strange things under the floor. There was no signs that you would wake up. So instead of waiting, we tried everything we could.
Wait, under the floor, you say? I see. What?
It so sucks though. Getting bossed around by her like that.
Well, you're used to it by now.
That strange girl said if you want to protect Aegis, you should put that on her.
Okay. Thanks, I guess. Thanks, Metis. Even though we barely have your name, technically, and that's only because, well, I would learn that character's name over the course of the entire journey, if I got bored enough to learn it, so, yeah. I'm just gonna be honest, that is her name, Metis.
Yo, looks like you've been through a lot. No worries here, though. She's on her best behavior now.
Seems like it.
I guess she wasn't lying after all. Anyways, she can't cause any trouble now. We have our evokers this time.
True, but isn't Aegis supposed to be stronger than the whole entirety of Seas? They're literally built to fight shadows on their own. So, honestly, I think Metis could still destroy Seas even if she wanted to.
What are you gonna bust things up for like that? I mean, today's my turn to clean the place. Hey, quit. With the silent treatment, and say something.
Oh, she's asleep. Looks like she doesn't even really care what's going on until we're back.
Huh?
Okay.
Are you serious? You were sleeping all this time.
Seems pretty docile for an angry robot, but interesting.
It opens. You look pretty comfy there. I ain't afraid of no humans, huh? It's just, I was tired after going into Origin mode.
Oh, so she is the same mode as Aegis does. Interesting. Did you cooperate with them in order to help me? Probably.
The reason I came here in the first place was to protect you. These restraints aren't necessarily, necessary. I won't attack anymore.
Protect us? Wait, you don't need to. Because Aegis was protecting, Spooks / Makoto through the entire story. So why would Aegis need any help? Don't know if her story really adds up. So I don't know if she's a hero or a villain, honestly. I guess we'll find out, because she is very strange. And I don't know exactly what's going on. All I really knew before any of this was her name. So, interesting. No one is going to believe you if you don't explain why. Yeah, you gotta talk a little bit more, because you are very strange indeed. Because we've never seen you before until whatever just happened. So, yeah, your appearance here is definitely very, very unnerving, honestly.
It's
what?
It's because I thought you wouldn't like me.
Well, you didn't help yourself when you tried to kill Seas. Sorry there. That didn't exactly show us that you, why we would like you, honestly. But I guess we'll find out when. Huh. Yeah, that's predicament. Let's release her. Why? I don't know if she can be trusted, but I believe she has no intention on fighting us. Besides, which if, she has the same parameters as I do, the chains will not hold her anyways. Oh, okay. So no matter what, the chains wouldn't have done anything in the first place. Huh. Okay then.
Huh? Then these friggin' non-stop shifts were for nothing.
Yep, they were, apparently. First tell me who you are and your purpose in being here. Yeah, what exactly are you?
I'm Metis. As you can see, you and I are practically siblings. As for my purpose, it's simply to save you, my older only sister, from this hopeless situation.
Hopeless? That's what they said about the journey's end when it came to the fact that we had to fight Nyx and everything. So I don't think this is entirely hopeless, let's be honest. Nothing's hopeless after fighting a monster like that. A literal fallen angel at the end of the day. Hopeless situation. It doesn't really look hopeless to me. Did something happen while I was asleep? How long was I asleep anyways? Yeah, how long were we out?
Since our battle ended, I'd say a day and a half has passed. Yet today is still March 31st.
Oh, so it's literally Groundhog Day in a way, because it keeps repeating the 31st. So every time we see that little weird, like, ding, and then it, like, flashes, it means we're back on the 31st again. Interesting.
Tomorrow, all the days after it, will also be the 31st. At this rate, it will last forever. Didn't you feel it the moment when time skipped?
Yeah, I did. It was strange, so that's what's going on. So time is skipping back to the original part of the day, all the way back when the day actually started. That's weird, but interesting. Skipped? Do you mean what we felt at midnight? Then are you saying that the same day is repeating itself? That's exactly what she said.
That's not all. We haven't been able to leave the dorm since this morning. That makes 2 days we're trapped here.
That's weird. So we're stuck in the dorm. No, but why?
The abyss of time below us is causing a space-time distortion.
Abyss of time? This is the first time I'm actually hearing about this. Huh, interesting. Abyss of time, you say?
It's difficult to explain. It may be easier to show you.
Also, sorry for hitting my controller.
I'll lead the way. Please follow me. Hey, who elected you mayor?
None of us, but apparently we're following her? Wonder what we're gonna be seeing. Abyss of time. Interesting. Oh, this is different. So that little bunker that was there led to this place. Huh. What? Huh, what indeed?
This is the Abyss of Time. It is an uncharted territory that probably spreads beneath this area, like a tree's roots.
How could something like this have appeared under the lounge? Yeah, that is weird.
At first, the Abyss of Time was a small thing. Then, without warning, it began to spread out and form a connection to your dorm.
Interesting.
It's clear just by looking at it, this place was not man-made. It might be the product of some dangerous power, the way Tartarus was.
True. That would make sense.
Sheesh. Haven't we had enough of that kind of stuff by now?
Yeah, true.
I'm not sure I can explain it, but the flow of time here is not normal. The reason why time is skipping, and why you cannot leave the dorm, is most certainly due to that effect. The only way to survive is to somehow find a way to eradicate the Abyss of Time.
Oh, okay. So we need to get rid of the Abyss of Time for time to start moving again. Weird, but okay.
Eradicate it? How are we supposed to do that?
Yeah, how?
I've already tried the simplest, most direct way. Eliminating all of you.
That's not going to change anything. Sorry, but I don't think killing C's would do anything.
The Abyss of Time is connected to the storm, as if drawn to it. That, together with the way you can all perceive the time skips, it seems clear to me that you have a lot to do with the reason for this happening.
I don't think that's the case. We probably caused it, but I don't think killing C's would change anything with that. I'm just gonna be honest. It's already here, so I don't think getting rid of C's would do anything. It's just that it'll stay around and probably be impossible to get rid of once C's is removed from the equation, because then it would just be Aegis and Menace, and Aegis wouldn't help Menace at that point. So, yeah, the Abyss of Time would just stick around after that. So, yeah, you didn't really think that through, Menace, I'm gonna be honest.
So that's why you attacked in order to eliminate us. What the hell? We've never even heard of this place before.
Yeah, that's not even really fair, is it?
If there is another way, we can only find it by entering the Abyss. You'll have to discover the cause and strike at its source.
Strike at its source, you say? Okay.
So you want us to investigate it, under the assumption that we'll have to fight. That is why I insisted on an extra equipment to protect Aegis.
Extra equipment? Thanks, I guess?
Wait, is this a joke? Are you seriously telling us to go back to the way things were? When Tartarus was around?
Apparently so.
Never mind. How are we supposed to believe, whatever you say and jump in there blind?
Yeah, true.
If you have a better plan, then let's hear it. First the basement of your dorm, then the time skips, and now you can't reach the outside world.
Yeah, true.
If we can't leave the dorm, how will we eat? If we're stuck here for long enough and we run out of food, are we going to starve to death?
That is a predicament, and I didn't think about that until now.
Wait, no?
It's not good.
If the current situation continues, your lives may be all in danger. What I'm asking you to do is the only way for you all to survive.
To continue our search through here, and hopefully find a way to survive. I'm pretty sure we could find food through whatever this, place is. But, interesting. Naturally, we all want to survive, but you first appeared to us as an enemy. You must understand that we can't entrust our lives to you. True.
I'm not even buying your reason for being here. You say you want to protect Aegis, but what is it in for you?
Yeah, you weren't here to begin with, so that seems like a flaw in your story. Because you would have been here to begin with. So, yeah, what's going on with you?
In it, I'm doing this because I care for her. For heaven's sake, she's my only sister.
You say that, but I don't think she's, from where we've been. Because she would have appeared a long, long time ago. So I'm thinking, if anything, and this is just a big, big what if, I think Metis has been inside the Abyss of Time until it opened up. If I'm wrong, then I'm wrong, but this is just a big, big guess, because I don't know anything about this. So, that's what I'm gonna say. Metis came from here, and then once it opened, then she can come back to Aegis. And yes, maybe she is, trying to protect Aegis, and was probably trying to protect Aegis from the get-go, but she was inside the Abyss of Time this entire time, and couldn't leave because there was no way out. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong, but that's what I think. But I guess we'll find out, because I don't think that's going to be completely left to interpretation, I hope. Because they definitely could leave that into interpretation and then have me kind of just think about it and try and figure it out on my own. But I hope that it does get answered, because that is a big kind of loophole, isn't it?
About that, your claim doesn't fit the facts. Aegis was the last of her series, and none of her models were produced afterwards.
Yeah, that's indeed true. Aegis was literally the last of her kind. So that also affects it.
To hear you talk, it sounds like you've been in the Abyss of Time from the start. That bothers me. You said that this is uncharted territory, unconnected to the outside world, am I correct?
You did say that.
That's...
Aren't you supposed to be a weapon anyways? How'd you square, that with attacking us to save Aegis?
True.
While we're waiting, hope you've got a good answer. Cause if you're not stringing us along, we're not gonna let you get away with it.
True. We don't let bad guys get away with things, and we honestly don't trust you yet, and there's no reason for us to trust you yet, so you better make a good answer for yourself, because at the moment, we only see you as Stray Guy again, honestly.
Enough about me. What good is any of this supposed to do for you? I thought I told you there's no time to waste.
Okay. That didn't really help us learn about you or trust you anymore, but okay.
Now follow me. Or are you going to give up so soon? Because if you are, You should have let me kill you in the first place.
Not gonna happen. And that didn't help them trust you at all, dude. Just gonna say that now, Metis. You're not really helping your case.
What did you just say?
Doesn't seem like she cares. It may be true that we have no choice but to enter here, but if you continue to act this way, we'll have to go on without you. True. You could stay here. We wouldn't even want to go in there with you. Because all we're gonna think about is you trying to turn on us at any points.
Huh? Without me? You can't possibly. I know the most about the Abyss. You need me, and
we don't need you, if you're gonna be like that. Just gonna be honest.
Hey, you don't get to decide that.
True. Fighting would put all of our lives at risk. If that's the way you think of my friends, I can't go with you. True. You gotta change your attitude, bud.
But... too bad. Have fun here alone, MK.
She did not help herself at all. No one on Seas wants to be anywhere near her. Not even Aegis, the one that she's trying to protect. That's pretty sad. Maybe you should be a little bit nicer, Miss Metis, because I don't think anyone wants to be your friend at the moment.
All alone.
Yep. You get to stay exactly how you were before, when you were inside the abyss of time, from what we can tell. All alone, being aggressive.
Maybe we should finish her off now, so she can't backstab us.
That would definitely work, but I don't think we're gonna do that. I think we should let her plead her case, honestly. I know I'm being a little, mean to her, but she was a little kind of trying to kill Seas not even, 2 seconds ago, so I think I have a justified reason for being a little upset with her at the moment. I'm not actually upset with her, I'm just playing in character, but yeah. Honestly, I think she's probably gonna be a good character at the end of the day, but for now she's kind of like Aegis was at the beginning, but more of I guess a villain version, for time being. But honestly, she's gonna probably change into a good character almost immediately. Let's be honest.
We don't have to go that far.
Yeah, we don't really. I don't think she's gonna attack us again. She even said she wouldn't. I don't think she would just change her mind.
Sorry.
Oh, there we go. See, I told you. She'd probably be nice after a while.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to upset you, Aegis. I'll listen to you from now on. I will... Please, don't leave me.
Okay.
Come on. It's too late to get all weepy.
Go say sorry to them. Those are the people you need to be saying sorry to, not Aegis.
But maybe it's true that all she wants to do is protect Aegis-san.
I could see that, at least.
Well, Senpai, do we take her along or not? Because if this is our only choice, I just want to hurry up and get it over with.
Yeah, honestly, it would make sense, since I don't think anyone wants it to stay the 31st forever.
Listen to me, everyone. It seems that once again, we will have to investigate and there will be a battle involved. I've been thinking it over, and I believe Aegis should take command.
Okay, cool. I'll be the leader.
If someone with the power to change personas is in charge, we can proceed the same way as before.
True.
And if you, as our leader, approve, I have no issue with Metis accompanying us.
Okay, yeah, of course. I'll do it. Mitsuru-san. Looks like Metis is gonna get a second chance here. Hopefully she don't blow it. If you wish to protect me, you must fight to protect us all. Hurting my friends will not be tolerated. Do you promise? Yeah, you gotta make a promise here.
Yes, I promise.
Good. Because if you change your mind at any point, I don't think you're gonna be joining us any further.
This better not come back to bite us in the ass.
Probably will, but I guess we'll find out.
Hey Aegis, since Mitsuru-senpai just mentioned it, what's up with you suddenly having this power?
Yeah, why do we have, Makoto's power? That is strange. I really don't know. When I thought we might lose someone else, I became scared and suddenly... Yeah, just summoned her persona and then all of a sudden it turned into Orpheus.
Metis was it? Do you know anything about this?
Probably not.
I just met her. How would I know? Anyways, if you already know someone with the same power, why not just ask him?
He's dead? Thanks. Thanks for reminding the entire team. But she didn't know that, though.
If we're going back into combat, this clothing won't do.
Yeah, we don't really fight in this combat gear, to be honest, so it's not even combat gear, it's literally just everyday wear. So, yeah, that makes sense. Well, you and me are still GekkoCon students until the magic decree comes in the mail. Yeah, true.
I'm sorry to trouble you, Yamagishi, but could you retrieve the armbands from the command room?
Yeah, can you get those? We're gonna need them if we're gonna be Cs again.
Of course. Oh, and the things we found when the floor opened up? I'll look into them once I have a chance. Maybe I can learn something.
Learn something? Okay.
Alright. Let's get back upstairs.
Okay, back upstairs we get. Back to the dorm, and I guess figure out what to do from there.
Aegis.
What is it, Metis?
I promise to listen to what you say, so could I call you sister?
Well, you already called us that, so I don't think it would be a problem. Well, what is it, Aegis? Go right ahead. Hey, there we go. At least Aegis is being nice about it.
Thank you, sister.
And there she goes. Hopefully not to go kill C's, but we already know she's not going to do that again, I would hope. Or until whatever that happened in the intro cutscene, because that seems to be the future of what's about to happen, but interesting. I don't think it's like a fight, like, you know what I mean? Like, I don't think it's like Aegis completely turns on C's. I think something else happened, and it's either a misunderstanding or something else. But that's all I can really tell, because we don't actually know what's going on in that intro. The mysterious space that appeared, the abyss of time. Until you find out the reason for its presence, you will be unable to leave the dorm. You must begin investigating at once. Okay then. And I'll be honest, the abyss of time is another Tartarus, and that is something else I knew. So, how we'll do the abyss of time is going to be how we did the Tartarus episodes. We're going to be very brief inside it, and we're going to be focusing more on the story. So, there is going to be story in this, and I know that, because obviously there's going to be story, and they're not just going to throw you into a Tartarus and not give you any story. So, there's 8 floors, I think, of this area, and each one at the end and at the beginning has a story, is what I understand, and that's all I really know. So, other than that, I don't really know what we're getting ourselves into, but all I know is the game's been set to hard mode out of nowhere. And yeah, they're just going to throw us in there and say, okay, go have fun and hopefully don't die in there. Because that's exactly what's going to happen. Or more than likely going to die a couple times. So, in order to make things easier on me, since I was not readying myself to play a hard mode, we are going to do things a little bit cheatily, I'm going to say. I'm going to be honest. I'm going to give myself an advantage here. Because of the fact that we lose a lot for what they're throwing us into. In the normal one, they get rid of, because we're on a modded version of this, they get rid of the mod compendium, or not the mod compendium, but they get rid of your compendium, so you can't summon personas. You can get personas in battle, but you have to get them from battle entirely, and then you can fuse them with Igor, apparently. But you can't summon new ones from your compendium that you previously had, and you can't use it during the entirety of the story, so you don't have that anywhere, sort, or form. So yeah, it definitely takes that out of the story. And then, the game's set to hard mode, and we were playing on easy mode, so it's literally 2 times the difficulty of what we were playing, or technically 3 in a way, I guess you can say. So yeah, it's definitely gonna be a lot harder than I was previously playing. So yeah, we're definitely going to give ourselves an advantage. I'll figure it out in the next one, because I have to figure out a way to at least make it the playing ground fair. Because I don't mind if we were, like, let's see here. Because we're here, this is where we are. I'm making sure it's on the screen, but yeah, this is where we are. This is where the shadows are. They're all the way up here, we're down here, and we have to grind to a point where we're here. And that's the problem with the answer that I've heard, is that there's a lot of grinding. And you're going to be almost always, losing against the shadows at any point in the story. So, yeah, we're definitely going to push scales in our favor. And this won't be a normal answer playthrough. And honestly, I don't think anyone would mind, due to the fact that not really many people actually like the difficulty of the answer. So, yeah. I think we're going to actually make it playable. So, let's actually prepare ourselves for this, because no matter what, it's going to be hard at the end of the day, no matter what I do. So, even if I had like a 999 persona or something like that, the rest of our team's going to be not even on a close spectrum to the enemies at any point. So, even if Aegis had a maxed out persona, there's going to be no chance compared to the allies. So, if we do end up doing that and giving Aegis a maxed out one, just so we don't instantly die every single fight, we're still going to have a problem when it actually comes to fights and things. But we might end up doing that, because that might actually make it at least fair, because we don't have any kind of personas we get to keep, and we can't respawn them. So, if we run out of personas or something like that, it's not really our fault, because we were never given a chance to even respawn the ones we previously used, because you do get money and things. And I don't know how you would use that money, but it is weird, because due to the fact that you can't leave the dorm due to what they just said, what's the point of money at that point? It is strange, isn't it? So I guess we'll find out what's going on there, because that's all I really know, is that it's basically another Tartarus. You have money, you have your EXP cards, you have your skill cards, or not your skill cards, but your weapon cards, and you have your persona cards, and then you have the regular cards that you normally get throughout the Tartarus. But this time, instead of going up, we're going down, and then into those doors. So, yeah, that's all I really understand. But I guess we'll find out what we actually do when we actually get into the first episode of the actual Abyss of Time. Or technically main story, because technically now it's actually a part of our main story, because we're actually going through it to get our story. And in a different way other than the Tartarus itself, because Tartarus didn't actually progress our story, it just progressed the end of the game to get us closer and closer to where we need to be for the end of the game. So, interesting. I guess we'll find out soon, but we'll end off by talking to everyone real quick, and we'll figure out from there.
Alright, everyone seems ready. I'll be supervising the investigation and assigning each of you your roles. From now on, I'm going to concentrate on the finding any documents, similar to the ones we found in the basements.
So we're splitting up. Well, I suppose you are the only one who knows where to find that stuff.
I'll try to rejoin the group the moment I find what I'm looking for. I'd also like a second team to handle another task. Someone has to look around to see if the Abyss of Time is connected to any other places in the dorm. We have no way of estimating how long we'll be in the situation for, so a stable supply route is crucial. Hey, wouldn't Koromaru's nose make him perfect for a job like that? I mean, if there's food or anything out there, he'll sniff it out.
Arf. Yep, I think he will.
That's my boy. Me and Koromaru-san are gonna go find an exit, lickety-split. Very well. I'd leave it all to you then. That's that then. Iori, Koromaru, and myself will go our separate ways for now. The main investigation will be up to the rest of you, with Aegis taking the points. Aegis, I'm counting on you.
Okay, and with that, let's go talk to the rest of C's and figure out what we're going to be doing. So this is that place that we just went to. Interesting. So that little table that was in the middle right here that everyone was sitting at is this table now. Okay. Interesting. Well, I guess we'll go from Mitsuru and then over to Metis then.
With time skipping like this, I don't think waiting around will solve anything. We'll have to fight. But you needn't worry. No matter the reason behind this, we can overcome it. We've saved the world once, remember? Anyways, I'm going to look around for any more other documents and on my own. I'll leave the rest to you, Aegis.
I don't know what else you're gonna find if, there's literally one door down there. I don't think you're gonna find anything in the dirt, or sand, or whatever that is. But, yeah, I guess you could try.
By the way, there's something I was wondering about. Aegis, are you unable to use Origin Mode now?
I can't. Do you know why? Or, yes, that is correct. I can't. Do you know why? Yeah, do you?
It doesn't seem like anything's broken. It's just I don't know. It's like you've lost your procedures for activating it. But that can't be right.
Huh, that is weird. What's going on with our bag? I thought those were cards for a second, but they're not. It's like a air propulsion cannon? What is that? It's weird, isn't it? Huh. It's a different type of, like, maybe it's like a jetpack or something? I honestly don't know. It's interesting, though.
Bong's the same as real fighting, in the sense that if you slack on your training, you'll lose your edge. The last 2 months left me in worse shape than I thought. I haven't completely forgotten my moves, but I'm sure I can't fight like I used to either.
Oh, that's unfortunate. Well, what about you, Yukari?
The abyss of time down there is what's causing all of this, right? Then let's go there and find the truth. We don't know what's inside, but we'll never find out if we don't look. By the way, I'm the only one with healing spells that affect our whole group. They'll come in handy if the enemy attacks us all at once.
True. So we should probably use her as much as possible. I don't think Ken's gonna be useful at all for this. I'm gonna be honest, because, Ken is very single target heavy, and I don't think he's actually gonna have a fun time with this. I'll be honest, I might not even use him, just because of that, because that's gonna be more of a hindrance than anything. Maybe there is a good use for him at some points, like for maybe a boss fight or two, but I think he's gonna be really hard to use, honestly, if, we're gonna be fighting multiple targets constantly. So it might make it really hard to use Ken. So he might be sticking up here for the entirety of the story, and we'll see him throughout, like, the, the story parts, but yeah, poor kid, honestly. I wish he had multi-target attacks. Maybe they gave him some for the answer, but I honestly don't know.
It seems like I'm not the only one who's forgetting his skills. It's like when you memorize something just before a huge test, and then forget it right away afterwards. I guess that means it's important to review stuff, too.
True, I guess. Well, what about you, Junpei?
It's not that I've forgotten how to summon my persona. It's just, how do I put it? It feels like I've lost my touch. It'll come back to me sooner or later. If I keep at it. Alright then. I'm gonna go with Koromaru and see if we can find some loophole out of this.
Maybe, you never know. Well, what about you, Metis?
Is there anything you'd like to know or reconfirm?
Oh, you can ask about things. About your powers.
My weapon is different from yours. It's a long weapon, designed for maximum power. My persona is called Psyche. I can't change personas like you, but I'm sure I can still be of use.
Okay.
I know the Garla skill, for instance, leaving enemies with wind vulnerabilities to me.
Okay, so she's got the same wind capabilities as Yukari. Okay, cool. So, what else do you got?
Let's go, sister.
I want to talk to you again. So, let's see here. I want to talk about the Abyss of Time.
It's believed to spread underneath this area like the roots of a tree. From here, it branches off in many directions and goes down even deeper. The vast space directly under us is a desert of doors. Each door leads to a different branch deeper inside and can be used for a movement or transportation.
Interesting. So, multiple doors, which is something I've just talked about, and it apparently goes to other places? Okay, I didn't know that, so we could eventually lead to a place with food, right? Okay, that works. Okay, one last thing is I want to look at her persona, because we barely got to look at that. She's actually probably at the beginning of the list, so she's probably right after Fuka. Yeah, here we go. So she uses an axe. Okay, so she's kind of like Shinjiro, where she uses an axe instead. Okay, cool. At least we got another axe user. So we got Dakaja, Garla, and Fatal End. And then Marin Karen. Okay. So she's a ailments user. Interesting. Based on the Marin Karen, because not many characters actually have like, actual, like, weakness buffers and stuff like that, so that's actually nice. Huh. Okay, then. Interesting. Very interesting. Also a weird persona as well. But Psyche? Huh. Definitely cool. I'll definitely take it. So, with that being said, that will be the end of today's episode. There's definitely a lot of information we just learned, and a lot of things we're going to be getting ourselves into. But, with that being said, apparently the Abyss of Time is going to be like Tartarus, and it is going to be long as well, and a grind fest. So, in order to alleviate a lot of that grind, a lot of it will be off camera. And I'm going to be honest, because for good reasons. It is going to be long. And honestly, on camera, I'm probably because no matter what, I'm more than likely going to get mad at some point. And I don't like getting mad on camera, because it's just not something I like to do, and I don't want to make things unfun for you guys. So, I'll do a lot of it off camera. But we'll do it like the Tartarus. We'll do 5 floors, and then do a cut to the boss, and then if the boss leads to story, then we'll do it like that, because I don't know how it's really going to go yet. So, in the next episode, we'll definitely figure that out. So, with that being said, thank you all for watching today's episode. Have a wonderful rest of your day. In the next episode, we will officially begin our next journey into the Abyss of Time and our new Tartarus. So, with that being said, thank you all for watching. Have a wonderful rest of your day, and I'll see you all in the next episode. Peace out. Hey boys and girls, thank you all for watching today's episode. If you liked what you saw today, please leave a like and maybe even subscribe. And hit the bell notification down below. If you guys have any kind of suggestions for games, please put that in the comments down below as well. Thank you all for watching today's episode, and keep being spooky. Peace out, guys.